press conference on November the 17th, 2020.
Cervical cancer is the fourth most common cancer among women globally, but it's also almost completely preventable, and if diagnosed early enough, is one of the most successfully treatable cancers. This disease claims the lives of 300,000 women each year, one every 2 minutes. Like COVID-19, we have the tools to prevent, detect, and treat this disease. But like COVID-19, cervical cancer is driven by inequitable access to those tools. 79 countries that account for 2/3 of the global burden of cervical cancer are yet to introduce HPV vaccines because of high prices and inadequate supply.
Media Q&A, and we will invite media to...
In low and middle-income countries, the incidence of cervical cancer is nearly twice as high, and the death rate is 3 times as high as in high-income countries. We see similar disparities among marginalized populations within many high-income countries. That's why 1 year ago today, WHO launched a global strategy to eliminate cervical cancer, with 3 targets to achieve within the next 10 years. To vaccinate 90% of all girls against human papillomavirus by the age of 15, to expand access to screening services for 70% of women, and to expand access to treatment for 90% of women with precancerous lesions and palliative care for 90% of women with invasive cancer.
South Africa, Botswana, and Burkina Faso.
Like it has with so many diseases, the pandemic has caused setbacks to progress towards these targets because of disruption to health services. The proportion of girls globally with access to HPV vaccines has fallen to 13% from 15% before the pandemic. At the same time, there are encouraging signs of progress. In the past year, several more countries have introduced the HPV vaccine into national immunization schedules, including Cameroon, Cabo Verde, El Salvador, Mauritania, Qatar, Sao Tome and Principe, and Tuvalu. WHO has also pre-qualified a fourth HPV vaccine called Secolin, produced by Innovax, which we expect will increase supply and decrease prices. We have also seen innovations like self-sampling, which offers women the option of being screened for cervical cancer without a pelvic exam.
From the University of Miami Collaborating Center.
Today, we're releasing WHO's evidence generation framework for artificial intelligence-based screening. But we need to do much more. Today, we're calling on all countries, all manufacturers of vaccines, tests and treatments, all partners, and all civil society organizations to join us in our effort to make cervical cancer history.